Hello one, hello all. Welcome to Blaine's Escape Corner. I am your host, Blaine, and boy, howdy do we have an episode for you. Welcome one, welcome all. This is your nightly escape. This is our little time to get together and be like, you know what? My life's pretty good. The world is just all right. Running a pre-packaged tea today, a nice Kirkland signature green tea. Kampai, everyone. Alrighty. We're gonna start off with some reviews of some anime that I've watched. We're gonna get into Twitter blinders. Thank you, Michael, for the hint as to that that section name, that subheading. I liked you're like, oh, if I've got my blinders on, I'm gonna leave them on. I liked it, but it's not about what you think it's about. It is tangentially about what you think it's about, but it's not actually about what you think it's about, and that's why they're called blinders. So maybe my blinders get checked. Maybe I'm the one who's blind here. And I mean, I'm colorblind. Maybe I'm blind to how the English language works as well. So we'll see who wins with that one. At the end of the day, the chat wins every time because this ain't a monetized channel. You're all here for some fun and some enjoyment. So I'm here to give it to you. And if you walk away with some fun and enjoyment, then you win. And end of the day, you win either way. So we'll get to some of that. There's a couple little newsy things where I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. Like the Studio Ghibli is going to be releasing a cookbook. I was like, all right, cool, let's do that. Also, though, Toei is making fat stacks this year. So, you all know that when it comes to business and making number go up, I'm a big fan of that. I like the wheelins and dealins. So, we will probably look into that a little bit. So here we are. Yeah, you hit the like. You did it. Slap that like button if you are a Chainsaw Man fan. Slap it. If you're not a Chainsaw Man fan, that is a true. You gotta slap the button either way. 2, Michael D, 3, cool, 2. Kirkland! Yes, Kirkland! It's not too far from here, and it's a brand that doesn't make anything, but they put their name on a lot of stuff, and it ends up being pretty good. Like the Kirkland brand bourbon, they've got a 7-year Kirkland bourbon is actually a 7-year Dickel, right? What is it? It is the bottled in bond Kirkland is Bardstown Brewery, or distillery. So if you want some decent liquor with like paying store brand pricing, Kirkland's got you covered, baby. And it's like a gallon. Oh my goodness. The truck isn't here at work, so time to block the store. Awesome. Fan site, welcome. Good to see you. First thing in the stream. Colorblind man with glasses calling someone else blind. Peak comedy. Blinders. I say they have blinders. They have holes. They've got gaps in their vision. We'll see. We'll see. Blaine is comedy. Which Blaine? Me or the new Blaine? Maybe New Blaine left. I know New Blaine subscribed, but now I'm down a sub. So maybe New Blaine was like, you know what? I'm gonna go the other way. I don't like what that guy said about chainsaws. I'm a big fan of chainsaws, and I don't like the words coming out of that guy's mouth. So we'll worry about that later. Alex Moore uses the Kirkland almond flour. I wonder who makes the Kirkland almond flour. That's a good question. I mean, it's a question, I guess. The quality of a question, who knows? Who knows? A 7-year dick hole. Sounds painful. Yeah, that does. But Dickel, Dickel, the bourbon brand, is less so. Hold on, let me see. Oh, no, no. They're still subbing. They're still subbing. Blaine 2.0 is still subbing. Somebody else left. Somebody else was like, I'm out. I'm out. You got 135% per average view percent on a short of me just saying Chainsaw Man's not that great. uh why are people watching it repeatedly? Oh, this is gonna be a fun 12 weeks. I can tell already. New Blaine has to engineer some music. Too busy for us. Yeah, he did say he's got a background in music. I am so intrigued by that because I love music is so interesting because there is something universal about sounds that are good. And there's something that is divisive about sounds that are good at the exact same time. Like think about like a super popular, like the chart toppingest song of all time. We'll still have people who are like, not for me. You know, there's still people that just don't like it. But then there's other people that are like, this song is my life. This song is the only song I need for the rest of eternity. And I find musical theory so fascinating. And then you get to other cultures and other countries where you get, you know, we all know like the Mongolian throat singing that's super weird. Gregorian chants are very different. There's just the Chinese and Japanese, like that Eastern music scale that has that it's like, it like sounds like they're not on the right note and they're always hunting for the note that they're supposed to be on. It's just how the songs work, like old Enka music and everything. It's just like, wow, how weird is music and the different types of sounds that we enjoy. I love it. I'm getting the fall sniffles. Oh, finally, it's turning fall. But hello. Seems good. I don't know what that means, but I'm aware. Welcome to the chat. You are also chatting with everyone who's on YouTube. Goes back and forth. Oh, good. You like that new Blaine. Strong chin. Don't need no goatee. I like that guy. He's got a strong chin. How strong's his chin, really, at the end of the day, though? I mean, is it strong enough to break a brick if I shove a brick in his face? How strong's that chin gonna be at the end of the day? It could have been YouTube unsubbing people. Probably accounts that haven't viewed me in a while, and they're like, this must be a you know, whatever. By the end of week 6, Blaine's gonna admit the show is good, and everyone is just gonna be the astronaut behind him saying always has been. Oh. Am I? You've been here for a while, Michael. I'm not against it becoming a good show. I'm not against them upping their game, getting rid of some of the frou-frou that really drives my eyes nuts. And yes, my eyes do have testicles. They are the gonads of the skull. I'm not against the fact that it could get really well done as an anime. The entire time I was reading the manga, I was like, wow, this would be so much better as an anime. And most of my complaints with the anime are the execution of the design, which can always be improved week over week. Like if they get a lot of complaints about like how things look, or like, yeah, I wish it didn't do this, or I wish you did that, then they can improve that week over week. Hell, the Blu-rays could come out in like a better version, you know? It's for me, it's just a lot of little things. It's a lot of the back and forth. But I've already said my piece on all that. Could be the Koof? No, not the Cybertron variant. Like that dude from American Idol that got big in Japan. Weak chin like steel. I don't want to be the Ohio astronaut. Ohio sucks. Oh, my milk tastes like ass. Why does your milk taste like ass? That sounds like bad. Left a like for the VTuber Blaine. What if this was a VTuber avatar and like they just like went away and I was somebody completely different? Blaine secretly loves Chainsaw Man. You've solved it. You figured me out. You figured it out. You cracked the code. The Unicron variant, or is it the Unicorn variant? It's okay. The Matrix will take care of it. You're against anything that doesn't have at least one dragon in it. Hey, is there a dragon devil? We don't know that yet. All donkey milk tastes like donkey, you silly man. Okay, hold on. I got a little sniffle. I'm gonna turn. All right, that's better. That's better. I guess I don't look at people's avatar. Oh. But would donkey milk taste like a donkey, or would it just taste like a donkey milk? Chainsaw Man! My God, if this is gonna be my life. It's not even... here's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna be like... I'm still not a fan of the art style. You know, they're doing really good with like adapting the manga. Like it's exactly what the manga is, and people like the manga, so this should make manga readers really happy. But you know, I kind of wish they would either make something CG or make it, you know, drawn at the end of the day. And everyone's gonna be like, he hates Chainsaw Man. He secretly loves Chainsaw Man. What about Chainsaw Man? I'm just gonna be sitting here like, I don't care. Oh, Blaine's a closeted chain sexual. It's 2022. You only judge me a lot. I hope you judge me a lot. If I was, oh, is there a my weird fetish? What is that show called? Where like there's the guy that like really likes balloons popping, and the other guy that like really likes making out with his car. Is it not My Strange Addiction, is it? Is there one of those for oh, it is My Strange Addiction. Okay. Is there one for chainsaws? Hold on. Nope. No, they're not. Dang it. That would have been hilarious if there was someone who was like, every time I pull the cord on a chainsaw, you know how those shows always go? It's always this guy who's like, they're not super dumpy, but they're not quite taking care of themselves. A little bit of male pattern baldness. Small round glasses that are a little too far away from their face, and like a solid colored shirt because they're on TV in khaki pants, and they're like, my favorite part about the chainsaw is like the prep work when you mix the 2-cycle oil in with the gallon of gasoline, and then you put it in the chainsaw. You know she's getting ready to rev up, you know. And you're like, oh my goodness, this guy is way too into an inanimate object. And then the next scene you see is them like performing acts with their chainsaw. You've all seen this show. It's on TLC. It's a guy. Oh man. Oh, it'd be so funny. It'd be so funny if it is. It's milk from a donkey, so it tastes like ass milk. It would taste like ass milk. That's for sure. My Strange Addiction. Yep, we verified it. Wait until episode 2 comes out and then say something about Chainsaw Man. That was my goal. People keep asking me about it. I was like, no. There's nothing queer about liking chainsaws, unlike Blake. That's My Strange Addiction. You need to catch up with your anime. Oh, there's a lot of good anime, Kitty Bear. This season has a lot of stuff to watch. I am very, very happy. I think I I still haven't started Villainous, and it's supposed to be really good too. Does a guy make out with his chainsaw? I wish. I know a guy makes out with his car, and it's hilarious. Um, Man, it's a weird form of escapism. Is like, let me laugh at the circus freak. That's kind of what it is, right? It's like the freak show. They're like, oh well, I'm normal. Look at that human, and you're like, how could they be a real person? Why would they think like that? Like, I think that's like the source of reality TV shows, right? Is wanting to laugh and mock the thing that isn't us. Always so funny. There's nothing queer about feeling gay from a hard day of work. What about Hard Gay? Is Hard Gay queer? He's a Japanese comedian who dresses in bondage gear. It's very funny. Blaine will stop or he'll get the hose again. Peter Grill, the best one. Ooh, maybe this is my time to watch the first season of Peter Grill. I feel like I watched the first episode and I was like, I feel like I could just, might as well watch a hentai. Why am I watching this? And it didn't strike me. So, if the second season of Peter Grill is it, then do it. Peasants like me don't have cable. Yeah, I don't have cable. Wait, no, I do have cable actually, but I don't have a cable box or anything because it's 2022 and I can just view it all through the internet. And it was like cheaper to get the internet with the cable package when I was like, can I just get the internet? And they're like, no, it has to come with the package. And I was like, well, the package does make it cheaper than me paying for the internet alone. So sure, you can give me the package. Silly. Silly. Is the guy me? No. No, it's not, because every time I go to use a goddamn chainsaw, it goes and I get through like a couple trees and it's just like and then it just stops and then I gotta like drain it, grease it, I gotta sharpen the chain, I got like there's always some other piece of work you have to do anytime you pick up some kind of 2-cycle motor that's like in your yard work tools. Like every time it's like, oh, is this gonna work when I use it? No? Well, I guess I better do 8 months of maintenance because I haven't needed a chainsaw since last year. And it's like, well, you just don't, like, what do you think this is? Some kind of warehouse where we keep on top of all of our PM for our tiny engines? I got enough PM to do on like the actual like car engines around here. I don't have time to keep up on all my small stuff. So like every time I go to use one, it's like, oh, I didn't want to work today. And they're like, God dang it. I just need to chop down a laurel. I don't need you for much. I have like 5 feet left to take out of this stupid thing. And you just won't cut down the damn laurel tree. I hate it. I want all of my stuff to just be battery powered already. I have battery hedge trimmer, battery mower, battery blower, battery weed whacker or line trimmer, whichever you prefer to say. I've got battery all over the place, but I don't have a battery powered chainsaw because they're like $400 for a battery powered chainsaw. And I'm like, oh, like the rest of these battery powered things I've picked up for anywhere from like $100 to like, I think the lawnmower was probably $250 or $300, but I got on like a really good sale. But like, I don't have a good like electric or battery powered chainsaw yet. So it's like, I don't want to freaking rev up this stupid motor because it's not going to work. Yes, I know there are battery powered chainsaws. So I use the disposable chainsaw and weed eater. Besides anime, what live action series do I watch? Oh, I gotta we gotta go back a little bit. This is my third villainous show you like. Waiting to watch. I got reincarnated as a sword. I do have to watch that one. We got 3 episodes now. Domo Hadage desu! And he goes beetle hunting. It's so funny. Peter Grill fun. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Besides anime, what live action series do you watch? Of my own volition, I have not watched a live action series since it's been a while. It's been a very long time. Like Squid Game I watched because someone else was over and they're like, "Oh, we should watch this." And it's like I just kind of defer to other people because at the end of the day, all I want to watch is anime. But not everybody that will be in my house will want to watch anime, so I'll just be like, "Yeah, sure, we can watch whatever." So like I'll be there. So I didn't choose Squid Games. It ended up being pretty good, but I didn't pick it. It's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, I mean, I guess you could count Formula One, Formula One racing, and all of the fun and silly drama that comes along with that. I do choose to watch that. That's live action. That's a thing. It's not really a series. I mean, it is a series. It's a racing series. There we go. Blame the cable guy. That's why, yeah, disposable chainsaw and weed eater. I wish. Doing the Judy route as we speak. I think we do it soon. Only problem is that you just drowned. Oh no, you can't drown in the game till you're drowning in that juicy. You haven't changed the oil in your lawnmower for 4 years? Jeez. Where do you live that the oil doesn't just naturally go bad? Like around here, especially in small motors where it's literally just a little plastic cap that's keeping your oil in there, you're gonna have moisture in your oil just from all the rain and humidity and everything. Unless you got a really nice garage you're keeping your tools in, but you gotta swap oil just because it's getting wet. There are battery-powered chainsaws. Yes, there are. Battery blower. The battery-powered chainsaws are just too expensive right now. And I'm just like, I really want one, but I don't need it. Like I said, the last time I used a chainsaw was like last year, if that. Battery blower, they're called Are they VTuber prostitutes? Is that what it is? You have no mechanics for yard work. You have a human slave to do that, called your stepbrother. Nice. Last live action series you recall watching was either Daredevil or Jessica Jones. Okay. 1999. Is that a series or is that the last time you watched something that was human based? Try the Imperfects. You might find it fun. If not, you can call me names every time you're in chat. Sure. I'll give it a shot. Oil will naturally oxidize over time as well. Oh. I didn't realize that. You don't have to change oil if there's no oil. Oh. Oh, man. What is that, a Toyota engine you got there? I had a Toyota engine. I had a pretty big oil leak in it, and then I got tired of putting like a quart of oil in every week. I was like, I'm a poor college kid. I can't keep up with this. And I stopped, and it kept going. I had like 3 more months of that engine working. It was losing a quart a week. So in probably 4 weeks, it was basically dry. It kept going for like another 2 months. Judy route is a go. Nice. Go get it. Get that juicy. You have to change the oil in your lawnmower. Is this why my lawnmowers only last 5 years? Oh, well, they're only $175. It's fine. Yeah, a store brand like a Toro or something. I was so shocked with how cheap they are compared to like some of the nicer lawnmowers. Like Makita has like a battery powered lawnmower that's like $900. But then you're like, but this Toro is like $80 and it'll come with a gallon of gas. And you're like, okay, I'll do that instead. It's crazy. Getting laid in a video game. Which one is it? Oh, no! Not that one. Not that one. Another one. There we go. I found it. I found it. I should label those so that I know where they are. Michael getting that juicy snatch in a video game. The Imperfects is on Netflix and the High Seas. It has a weird start. Finish at least episode 2. Got it. You use a husky lawnmower, as in like you just have a dog that eats grass? Or is it like a husky brand lawnmower? Either way. Pretty fun. Pretty funny. Let's talk about anime, because that's why most of you are here. Setting this to sort by last updated. Now we're... What's your opinion on AI generated titties? Are we talking about like the really crazy AI artwork? Because somebody somebody posted one. I forget who. They were like, an AI just generated a picture of the perfect woman. And it's like a woman with like just these huge knockers. And then like her waist comes down and is then a neck for another set of shoulders and knockers. And it's just, so it's like double woman. It's so funny. If you're talking about those, I think they're hilarious. And again, I go back. People were like, AI is going to steal the jobs. Automation is going to take the jobs. The only jobs left are going to be in the creative fields. Now we got AI making music. We got AI making art. We're going to have AI making anime pretty soon. The only thing with a motor you own is a moped, which you now have 14 years and had the chain replaced 4 times. No other maintenance. It hasn't let me down yet. Nice. What kind of moped? You talking like a little, like a Honda Vivo or, you know, a something else? A Vespa? What kind of moped we talking? I love it. You're debating just playing the scene at normal volume because I'm in the living room without headphones? Do it. Do it. Make sure, that, League roommate is there too, so you can really rub it in his face. AI is the future. Learn to code artist tards. AI is the new acrylic paint. It's the new easel. AIs are sexist confirmed. Posted one in Discord for me. Sweet. I'm pulling it up. Assuming I can pull it up. We'll see. The AI boob girls are making its way across the Discords. The one I saw was so funny. An AI has just drawn a picture of a perfect woman. Wait, this is AI? No way! You gotta be kidding me. Okay, like I've been laughing at like the AI because it just makes like hilarious Victorian women with like giant tracts of land. This is the kind of image that you would see on Instagram or Twitter from some kind of anime artist with like a Patreon or a Ko-fi page, Ko-fi, whatever you want to call it. That's ridiculous. Holy crap. I don't believe you that it's AI. AI can't tell stories though, or even make the same character consistently. Yet. That's the problem. AI can tell stories. Haven't you seen, hold on, where is the, an AI wrote a commercial for Olive Garden. Here we go. AI stories are shit though. Currently. But they're getting better. Time to eat the bugs and live in the pod. Exactly. It's like, will the AI cook the bugs? Because if this is how the AI draws things, maybe the AI can cook bugs too. There are AI that you can give similar prompts to the art, which can write a story for you. AI will cause the next generation of Cherdolf Sittlers. All right, so I don't know. You've probably seen, like, this has been on the internet for a bit. This isn't a new post. by any means. This was posted in 2018. But let me put this up and I'll read this to you. AIs are evil unless there's like EDI from Mass Effect. All right. I forced a bot to watch over 1,000 hours of Olive Garden commercials and then asked it to write an Olive Garden commercial of its own. Here's the first page. Interior, Olive Garden restaurant. A group of friends laughs at a dinner table. A waitress comes to deliver what could be considered food. Waitress, pasta nachos for you? We see the pasta nachos. They're warm and defeated. Friend 1, the menu is here. Waitress, lasagna wings with extra Italy? We see the lasagna wings. There's more Italy than necessary. I shall eat Italian citizens. Unlimited stick. We see the unlimited stick. It is infinite. It is all. Leave without me, I'm home. Waitress, gluten classico from the kitchen. We, the gluten classico, we believe the waitress that it is from the kitchen. We have no reason not to believe. Friend 4 says nothing. Friend 1, what is wrong, friend 4? Friend 4 says nothing. Friend 2, friend 4, what is wrong? Friend 4! Friend 4 smiles wide. Her mouth is full of secret soup. Announcer, Olive Garden. When you're here, you're here. Oh. And that was 2018. It's got to be better now. Look how much better it is at drawing. Dragon Roost, no. Hey, I've made $5 with that link. You be nice to Stream Elements bot. Stream Elements bot is the only thing keeping this stream alive. Oh, that's crazy. I knew the AI were taking over. I had no idea they were that far along already. Because for some reason, my brain says, oh yeah, an AI could draw a, like a Renaissance painting. Well, I don't know why my brain thinks that, but my brain is like, yeah, I could do a Renaissance painting. Maybe it's because we've had them longer, we've studied them more, so we know like kind of how they're composed, so we can program an AI that can read it and do it. Or it's just the fact that like the anime style is much more in my wheelhouse of things that I would want to see. It does take a lot of work to get them to make good shit, but it won't always. Exactly. And that's the thing with AIs. It's always learning. It's always improving. It's always getting better. We're always getting better at how we program them to learn. They're getting better at learning. They learn more. Like, it's just this constant building cycle until it's like, AI, make me a Gundam show about, how it's bad to put children into slavery on a Pluto, and I want the main character to be Madoka Magica. And boom. Boom. The AI is just like, ah, and it just spits out Madoka Magica Pluto, the Gundam show. And you'll be like, ooh, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Thank you, AI. Like, goodbye. Goodbye, Netflix, when you just have AI bot, the generator of story. Like, that'll be insane. That'd be crazy. Oh, I missed some of these. Boo. League roommate is somewhere. He's in some personal shit. I feel like we're all roommates with League roommate at this point. No, it's a Derby, 125cc motor frame with a 50cc engine. It's classified as a moped here. Oh, awesome. It's like the around in Washington, at least, if something's under 50 cc's, so you'll see a lot of 49cc engines. You can just use your normal driver's license. You don't have to get a separate motorcycle endorsement for it. Maybe similar to that. Let me see, what's that? Derby moped. Oh, that's fun. Is it this classic style, or yeah, it looks like that's what comes up with Derby moped. Derby moped. Very fun. I like the look. Do you have like a basket or font for it, or like a way to like you hold your helmet on the back? I always like stuff like that. Very Very fun zoom around type stuff. So are we, as in we, I mean you, done reading Chainsaw chapters? Yeah. I thought about it today. I was like, I should read a chapter of Chainsaw Man, see if it gets better. And then I just went over and started watching anime instead. So it's on hiatus at least. We can call it hiatus x hiatus, and we can go from there. Oh no, Reapers are gonna destroy the galaxy, or will it be Terminators? We don't know yet. Blaine will get a favorite phrase to input, then he will change one word. Yeah, once you find the exact AI phrase, then you can just tweak it a little bit. Maybe AI could write a decent track. Oh no. The top left. Okay. Oh, so more the dirt style. Okay. Very fun. Very, very fun. I watched the second, wow, we are deep into this and just now popping up for anime reviews. I always love the chat. Second episode of Futoku no Guild. Abandon it. Abandon the guild. Drop the guild. It's I don't know. There's something weird that happens when you have a character in a show that is annoyed by another character in a show, but then takes action that lead to that character still being annoying, and you're like, God, why? Why are we here? What are we doing? What is the point? I don't get it. That being said, I might still watch a third and fourth because the new character we just got introduced to has a certain skill that's kind of funny to watch. So if we get more of that interaction, I might watch it here and there if I'm bored, but this is not going to be one that I'm keeping up with anymore. I have plenty of other things that I will watch instead. So Futoku no Guild gets my watch it if you're done with everything else. Because it's still competent, but I would not enjoy it past that. The AI will get better when I fix the damn door. Give you rent? No, I will not give you my rent. Well, you didn't like it. It's just not, like... It's the repetition of the annoyance that's, like, kind of grating on me. And it's not consistent enough with the horny bonk that to make it worth anything else. So, and I have been watching it in the uncensored format. Not that this last episode had anything that was going to get censored, but it is. I think if you've ever had to manage a team in a professional setting, this show will drive you nuts. And I think that's what it is. I think it's just that idea of like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? And then you have to do the work anyway. And it's just pulling up a lot of that baggage that I have. But if you don't have that baggage, you know, you haven't been in a workplace where you've had to lead a team and had that team be such ass that you have to just do everything anyway, then you might like this show. You might like this show. Also, if you like pick a character and you're like, I really like this character, I hope they get a lot of screen time, you might enjoy the show too. Not for me though. How hard is it to fix a door? I fixed many doors. It's not that hard. It's not the fixing the doors hard. It's that all the doors are on back order. Every time another door breaks, once I fix it, then it's like a just never-ending door fixing. It's a pain in my ass. My country need a license to drive a moped. for the moped itself. Oh, interesting. You are, however, lucky you got your driver's license for a car before they changed the rules. And your car driver's license includes a moped license. How nifty for you. That's cool. So now I keep paying for a new car driver's license whenever it runs out, even though you haven't driven a car for 2 decades. This show reminds me of horrible part-timers. Oh, baby, it does. Moped license. While I'm waiting for them to make us have license to ride a bicycle. Is there a European country that has a license to ride a bicycle? I wonder if there would be. In the future, entertainment will be randomly generated. VeggieTales 2003? Predictors. They're 20-year Nostradamus over there at the VeggieTales. I also watched Bleach. 1,000-Year Blood War. Now, as you all know, I dropped Bleach soon after the Arrancar arc began, because I was like, yeah, we're just kind of like zooming up. And it got kind of repetitive to a point where I was like, I don't really want to keep up with it. I like how this Bleach episode just jumps right in. It's just like, I don't need to explain shit to you. This is Bleach. This is one of the big 3. If you want to watch this, if you want to enjoy this, you have already done the research to figure out what happened last time, or you have caught up on the previous anime. Here is our story. I like that. I like them jumping in. I like them just saying, boom, let's do it. I like the way that Bleach does like the show us the answer, but it's still a mystery kind of a thing. I like that style. I like the art overall. There's a couple scenes. There's a scene that's showing a traffic light with like cars moving in the background, and the cars are CG'd, but they were nice enough to like bokeh filter it so that they're very fuzzy and you can't see them clearly. So I like that they tried to hide their shame with the CG there. There was a weird CG scene as they were like running up a set of stairs where I was like, why skip this scene? Why is this scene here? Get it out. And then I had a bit of a pain with the hollows in that sort of like, let's reintroduce you to everybody. Look, it's Chad, it's Orihime, oh, it's Ishida, whatever white boy's name is, it's Ichigo Kurosaki, and they're fighting all the hollows. And to have the hollows, it's like, look, there's an animated hollow. Oh, there's a CG hollow. Oh, look, that hollow's running, so we made it CG. Oh, that hollow's not moving, so we can draw it. Like, it's just like, just pick one, right? Make the hollows all CG, so they look weird, and they look abnormal, and they have a weird, uncanny feel to them because you want them to be monstrous. Just make all the hollows CG. Or don't. Or just draw them all. Why do we go back and forth all the time? I'm sick of this. At least it was quick. You know, there were only like really quick little blipped out scenes. Some of the power shots and stuff like are kind of like funky looking CG stuff. First, we have bicycle classes with traffic rule classes. Oh no. First episode was a Rancor asshole, right? Yes, but no. He is asshole, but he appears to not be a Rancor, but we'll see. You can't drop bleach, it'll stain your floor, so you need to set it down and leave it till you're ready to use it again. This Bleach is new stories or the old one redone? New stories. Completely new stories. And number one song plays. Oh yeah, okay. The song was that song is cheating. Cause when everyone's like, oh, this song's a banger. No, that song is a banger. And to bring that back to like kind of show off all the characters while they're kicking ass of a bunch of nameless grunts, that's cheating. That's reaching deep into a bunch of weebs' nostalgia bones, giving them a nice shake and just saying, "Here you go. This one's on the house." That was cheating. I loved it. I absolutely loved it, but I acknowledge 100% the only reason I love it is because I love that song. Blaine clearly doesn't know the significance of the stairs being climbed. You'll explain your 1-hour video essay. Awesome. And then I'll listen to your 1-hour video essay while I play Minecraft and pause it occasionally to make fun of your takes for fair use. Ishida, I think? Okay. I forget. I forget the names. Continuation, you hear? It is continuation. Yep. Looks like one, smells like one. Is this a new meme? Is this a new meme? I feel like you did this with Housing Complex C as well. And don't mix bleach with ammonia because it will make you die. Only if the windows are closed. Don't do that. Don't do that. The real trick is to not mix bleach and ammonia on accident. Sometimes you'll have a floor cleaner that has ammonia in it. Not too much anymore. I feel like a lot of stuff is ammonia-free anyways, or you have a glass cleaner that has ammonia in it, and then you do something with bleach, like in a bathroom, like you're cleaning a bathtub or a toilet or something. But you just hit like you hit the glass with the ammonia streak-free stuff, and then you hit the tub with the bleach. That's where you got to watch out because they mix and then they create a gas that can make you pass out and die. Bleach and ammonia. Peggy, that's a recipe for mustard gas. What? I'm not great with King of the Hill, but I think he's hilarious. Quincy Dude, it's Udiu. Udiu to say who it is, am I right? That was my knee I slapped. Because that was a knee slapping joke. All in all though, fantastic. Fantastic overall. And I was squinting, I was pausing, I was checking every inch of those frames. I was like, are you back for real, or are we just pretending that you're back because you want, like, more sales? Is this actually going to be interesting and silly? Is this going back? Because I've heard there was, like, a reset of some kind in Bleach. And I was like, are we going back to that? There's a lot I liked about it. A lot I liked about it. I have nitpicks. I always have nitpicks. Because if I watch something and I can't identify a way in which it could be better, I feel like I'm being dishonest about its level of quality. Or like I wasn't paying attention well enough. Because you can't make perfection. The only perfection is Nika G&G whiskey, as we know. So if it's not Nika G&G whiskey, it can't be perfect. So it's got to have something. And if I'm not engaged with it enough to find something that I don't like, then I'm not engaged with it. So those I've got some gripes, of course, but overall, I'm very pleased with the way it looks, with the way it feels, everything about it. Pretty good. Pretty good. You mix them all the time. Only in a well-ventilated area can you mix them. If you come to live in your country, are foreigner, you have to do bicycle classes and traffic rule classes. Most bicyclers killed in my country are foreigners who think they own the road and don't need rules. Man, I hate bicyclists in America. They're the worst. There's a time skip, lol. 1,000-year blood war. I didn't know Bleach was about the French versus the British. Not the 100-year blood war, the 1,000-year. It's even bigger because everything's older in Asia. Fullbringer is a year after Eisen, and this is after that. Only the smart needs to live, Kitty Bear. Remind me to never visit that country. Don't let me go there. It's a silly place. All right. People are still tweeting on this. Why are these people still talking? All right. Here. Oh, I gotta. Okay. Alrighty. You ride on the sidewalks when they exist because drivers are nuts. That's smart. Bike lane, sidewalks, stay off the road. You're a bicycle. You're literally a, a pedestrian on wheels. And that's a giant cage of steel coming at you. Even if it's a plastic cage, still bigger than you. Dragon News, I'm all for the Darwin rules to rule, but my country, the person in the car killing the bicycler always goes to jail. What? Always? Like, vehicular manslaughter should be a serious thing. But if you're not, like, at fault, that's very different. That's terrifying. Alrighty. I'm gonna bring the Gundam down. Because it's Twitter, you should know that. Alright, we'll see. There's a few of these that are kind of funny. So, there was this. Said, Mappa CEO when the animator is trying to go home after work. And, guy, we got a Zambo cutting our boy here, and boy falling down dead. So it's like, oh, ha ha ha! Animator trying to go home, but the guy is trying to make him stay, but then he kills him. And I scrolled a little bit, and I saw this one. I saw, well, thank God he didn't have to draw too much with all the CGI. And I giggled because it was silly. It was funny. I was like, yeah, that's a... Oh, I like that. I like that comment. That's a silly one. And then this person says this scene wasn't. And I went back up and I looked at this over and over and over again. And I'm like, are you kidding me? This is CG. That's CG. This is CG. That's CG. So much stuff that's moving in that scene outside of, like, our characters aren't, right? The characters are not CG. There's a little bit of CG there to make the blood look better. But, like, this box is CG. Like, there's so much CG here. And so I was like, the entire warehouse is literally CG. Now, bit hyperbole, yeah, sure. But all I'm saying is this guy who said this scene wasn't. It is. You can say the CG is good, but don't tell me that it's not there. Blaine's alt. You found me! How dare me laugh? Chainsaw's goated. A fat black man on YouTube said so. Wait, is there a fat black man on YouTube who's saying that Chainsaw Man's the best? I need to see that. And from that, so that guy came back eventually to say, like, yeah, obviously the environment is CG. 70% of environments in anime are CG now. You wasn't talking about the environment. I was talking about Denji running away. Whatever, he misspelled some things. The fight wasn't even fully CG, and he goes on, and it's like, bro, you said this scene wasn't. Like, what is a scene to you if not everything that's in the setting that's moving around in the animation? But I was like, that doesn't even matter. But then we had all these other people. It literally isn't CGI. It's rotoscope, which makes the zombies look full on CGI models. Interesting. So if I don't like the look of the CG because it's very weird when you contrast it with the animation and it goes back and forth, and then you're telling me that it's not CG, that they're animating it to look CG to the point where it looks CG, that's still not good. That's still not good. That's literally still a problem. But to the point, we're talking about this scene right here that has CG. Why are we talking about other things? Why are we bringing up other stuff? You're like, oh, it's rotoscope, and the zombies are rotoscoped. Yeah, but I'm not talking about the zombies. We have bike lanes now, but you always avoid riding in traffic, especially when people make turns right in front of you. Yeah, that bike lane is still dangerous. You got to be careful there. Jody sighting. It's not the egg-shaped man Ripator part? Oh, is it? If it's an egg-shaped man, that's even funnier. You'll never leave your country again. Oklahoma is the best country in the world. Screw my neighboring country like Kansas, Texas, and so forth. You can't spell. Dragon Ruse is an Okie? What Dragon Ruse? Are you kidding me? Oklahoma has the worst liquor laws in the world. You can't buy, like, pickles or any type of food in a liquor store in Oklahoma. Which means that everything that goes as a side or a garnish for the cocktails you want, you have to then go to another place to get the garnishes and the cocktails. You can't just go to a place and buy gin, vermouth, and olives and go make yourself some martinis. You have to go somewhere else. It's funny because I couldn't possibly care. I thought it was just pointing out the fact that it is CG. You're like, oh, this scene wasn't. I'm like, it is, though. And I thought it would just end with, yeah, it is, though. Like, there is CG. And you're like, this scene wasn't. And it's like, okay, that's a lie. There is CG, literally in this scene. To which you admit, there is CG in the scene. You say right here, there's CG in the scene. And then there's these other people that showed up to defend that it's not CG. And it's like, it clearly is. You clearly don't understand how much time it takes to make 3D models. I do, because I actually do 3D modeling. None of the zombies are CGI either. The only CGI is in some cuts of Denji's chainsaw form. That is not the only CGI. But they also did make a lot of CG in the chainsaw form. But that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm literally talking about these damn crates. I was like, what is wrong with you people? You're like, oh, it's not CG. It clearly is CG. No, there's just, it looks like CG because it's the other thing. It's rotoscoped. It's different. And it's like, if it's rotoscoped and it looks bad, it looks bad. But there's a lot of CG. Like, CG is used all the time in anime. I will agree with you. And my problem is that it's jarring back and forth. But don't deny that it's in your show. It's there. Deal with it. You can love. If you got a big old plate of Brussels sprouts, and I'm like, man, I'm good. I don't need more Brussels sprouts. You know, they're lots of iron. You know, so they're good for you. But they really make me fart. So I'm not. You can have those. All right. And you're like, I love Brussels sprouts. I'm like, yeah, those are Brussels sprouts. And you're like, they're not all Brussels sprouts. There's also bits of bacon in it. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I'm just saying that it's got Brussels sprouts. And you're like, oh, I know I'm Brussels sprouts. And it's like, I don't care. I'm just pointing out that it's there. You have to love that plate of Brussels sprouts. Love it or don't love it. I don't care. Woo. Where are we at? That sounds dumb. It was dumb. I thought it was funny though, and I hope you enjoyed the story. Just a short story. Just a little bit of here, a little bit of there. In your country, you learn getting your car driver license to be looking in your mirror and not to overtake bicyclers before a corner. If you get a bicycler on your side, you are guilty. This explains why Dragon Ruse has the English skills of a grade schooler. Oh. Liquor is the devil's drink and bad for your health. Says the guy in Oklahoma where they serve ranch dressing as a drink. Yeah, I'll have a steak, but, I'm on a diet, so give me the salad, and I'll take a 16-ounce of ranch with that. I speak from experience. I've been to Oklahoma. I know what it's like. Finding out Dragon Ruse is an Okie. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. Why? Because you don't think you can make fun of him? Is that ableist to make fun of Dragon Ruse now? You think our drivers need to retake their tests because they act like they never had any classes or road tests? Maybe. I do hate that though. I do hate the idea of having to retest when it's like I already know how to drive. Just get these other assholes out of my way. Very elitist about that. Gemini, where else would you find a Native American? Washington State. We have lots of tribes. I don't know what yours. Oklahoma doesn't have a monopoly on native tribes. I'm pretty sure there's tribal land in almost every state, isn't there? Hold on. Hold on, let's fact check. How many U.S. states have tribal land? There are currently 567 recognized American and Alaska Native tribes in 35 states. There are only 35 states? That surprises me. I would have expected it to be at least 40. Let's figure this out. You hate Brussels sprouts. You can't help but puke trying each time. Huh. Brussels sprouts aren't bad. They're not bad. They're definitely like there's ways to make them that they're better, and there's ways to make them that are worse. Stewed, like my grandma used to do, is the worst thing you could ever do to something that's a small cabbage. But pan fried and roasted with some bacon or pancetta, whew, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll take the farts for that. The bus shares the same sides as the bikes, and people make so many short turns in front of them. It's amazing. More cars don't get hit more. Facepalm, and Brussels sprouts are mutant cabbages. You ever seen Brussels sprouts on the stalk? They're crazy. Hold on. Brussels sprouts on stalk. You know those little tiny cabbages? Here's what they look like when they're growing. This is what Brussels sprouts look like when in the wild. They grow on like a stick with like weird leaves on top. Like that's Brussels sprouts. They're little tiny cabbages that grow on the side of a big tall stick. It's very, very funny. Way more out west than east. Yeah, I want to figure this out. Hold on. State Oklahoma tribes. Hawaiian. Alaska has a bunch. Da, 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 da. I feel like this should have a list of the 506. That's so many. 35 states with native land. A burial ground dragon roost. Have you seen Poltergeist? On a reservation away from the colonists. Those NIMBY liberals made sure to keep it 35 states. Have Beano before the Sprouts. I have. I'm too powerful for the Beano to work. When you did your driving test, your instructor said you don't mind you taking a roundabout in a city limit with 50 kph, but you still have to look out for bicyclers from left and right. 50 kph is what, 30 miles an hour? The government killed a lot of them. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Brussels sprouts when they meet Amsterdam sprouts. Just look up a map of tribal land. Map of tribal land. Is this good enough? Hold on, open a new tab. this is like the entirety. No, this doesn't help. Huh. Rocky Mountain region. Maybe that one helps. Maybe I can use that one. That's an old one, I guess. Oh, this one might work. Yeah, here we go. This one will work. Okay, here we go. You can see we have so many in Washington that we have to look at an inset. And then there's also a bunch in Alaska, and there are a bunch in Hawaii as well. So we've got Washington, Alaska, Hawaii. There's some in Oregon, California, the whole thing apparently. um, Arizona. So who doesn't have? Basically, everybody on this side of the Mississippi has some amount of tribe in their borders. Alabama maybe doesn't have a tribe, but this might kick in there a little bit. The Virginias, Carolinas, Georgia's got tribal land. Pennsylvania and all our New England kind of makes sense that these would have been the first tribes to get shipped out of their land, so they wouldn't have reservations that they would have been given. So that sort of makes sense historically that we'd have a bunch up there. But the idea that there are 15 states, yeah, okay, I guess I can see it. 15 states, all basically on the East Coast that don't have tribal land. Pretty crazy. Looks like asparagus. I guess. Doesn't asparagus just grow like just individual stalks? Asparagus growing. Yeah, asparagus just looks like someone went and stuck a bunch of sticks of asparagus in the ground. Looks like the bamboo in Minecraft, actually. Oh, excuse me, that was a weird hiccup. Roundabouts and city limits are about 20 yard in diameter and meant to slow people down. It's about how big some of ours are. We have a lot of really tiny roundabouts that are like maybe 10 feet in diameter. And then some of the larger ones. Today's sponsor is the Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino. Are you looking for blackjack and poker tables near you that aren't going to be run by the federal government, but instead will go to pay for the Indian land so that the natives can have a paycheck to live off of? You stupid white fuck who wants to go dump their wallet out at the casino? The Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino is for you. It took it on 2 wheels. Nice. Virtual waifu sleeps in her CPU when that happens. When what happened? What did the virtual waifu do? Technically, you made a U-turn at 31 miles an hour. Nice. I think this is just tribes. This isn't Indian reservations. Shipped out of there. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Am I allowed to say what happened? It was bad. It was very, very bad and historical, but I'm so... I don't know what algorithms worry about. It was, even the ones that left the area alive didn't necessarily make it to their destination in that same state. It was not great. Because that's where they got helped to move to. Let's kill them, but name cities after them seems legit. See, that's the beauty of Washington. We have a bunch of crazy native names. Like Squim, like Issaquah, like Snohomish, and they're all basically named after tribes. And all the tribes are basically still here. I don't think there's... Like, maybe... There may be lost tribes from, like, previous, like, tribal wars, but I don't think there's any tribes that, like, we had a war with when we were settling. And I say we as the settlers of the area. Blaine plus Brussels sprouts is genocide. Genocide. That is true. It is genocidal. Wow, people are they're still going. Y'all people be crazy. Y'all people be silly. Y'all people talking goofball language. All right, let's talk this last little bit about about Toei, because the thing that will always get us more anime is more money into anime. So that's why we love Chainsaw Man, because Chainsaw Man brings more fans, and more fans have more wallets that we can wring out at the conventions in order to get more cash into the anime industry, so we can have more anime created. Why does this look funny? Cuts off in a weird way. Oh well, I'll just leave it like that. So I'm all for Chainsaw Man, bringing in more fans, getting everybody excited for it. I'm all for Bleach, bringing back old fans who are like, I remember liking Bleach. Maybe I'll try out anime again. And I love it. I'll bring more. So let's talk numbers. Toei having the highest ever box office year with 22 billion yen in 2022. That's about 151 million US buckaroonies going to Toei. Wow, from Jan 1 to September 30. So that's just in 3 quarters too. That is a big 3 quarters right there. Highest earning year in the box office. Toei opened the One Piece film Red, and is Red in America yet? One Piece Red USA? International theatrical release. No. Wait, it's currently there. When did it international release date? November. Okay, so these are not even including international numbers. That is crazy. You play as a native in infamous Second Son, can go blasting hipsters in Seattle. I loved Infamous. I played Second Son for a little bit, but didn't play it too long. That's the entire show right there. Twitter nonsense. Never played the third game, Gemini. Ever had a person leave your car screaming you are a horrible driver? I have. Your sister did that. I drove the wrong way under the speed limit in town, but made a squeaking tire noise doing corners with my mouth. You want the rest of Fotness, Fist of the North Star, dubbed, starring Lex Lang again, darn it. Only played it because it was free on PSN and you liked it. I like Sucker Punch. They do fun stuff. I knew a guy who was on the dev team. Like the 4th name or so on the list for the first Infamous. I Sucker Punch does some really good stuff. They also do Ghost of Tsushima, which is a game I'm still playing because it's got a really fun online mode. She really thought I went fast through those corners. One Piece Red, gonna see it in IMAX. Yeah, it's not even international yet, so their numbers are big before even getting our dollars. Way into the speed limit, not the wrong way. You need glasses, Blaine. Wait, what? I drove her way under the speed limit in town, but I made squeaking tire noises doing corners with my mouth. See, I thought drove her way was drove wrong way. That was my issue. Have not watched Fist of the North Star yet. Oh, you're going to enjoy that one. You'd love to have a blind GF. It would be so fun. The box office is real. Toei opened One Piece film Red anime in Japan on August 6th. The film has sold a total of 11.69 nice million tickets and has earned a cumulative total of 16 billion 247,220,400 yen, about 112.2 million as of October 2. The movie has become the franchise's highest selling and highest earning film installment, in terms of both the number of tickets sold and yen earned at the box office. The anime is both the number 6 all-time highest earning anime film in Japan and the number 11 all-time highest earning film in Japan. Dang. Almost a double top 10. They gotta bump those numbers up for highest earner. As of September 30, the film had earned 15.7 billion yen, making up more than 70% of Toei's box office revenue for the first 9 months of the year. Oh, baby. That's kind of crazy. Because here I was thinking, like, oh, it's Toei. They must have made a lot of money with Dragon Ball and then, like, a bunch of money with One Piece. 16 billion of their 22 billion was One Piece. Which means the Dragon Ball superheroes could be the other 30%. Like, even if it was, we're talking, was that 6 million or 6 billion yen? 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 yen to USD. $40 million? Yeah, okay, so 40 million, 151 minus 112. Yeah. So just under $40 million go into Dragon Ball. That's crazy. Other films that have done well for Toei so far this year include Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Toei will open the first slam dunk film on December 3, and the Kamen Rider Geats X Revice Winter Movie 2012 film on December 23. Ooh, only a few days for that one in Q4. 2009 was previously Toei's highest earning box office year when it recorded 17 billion yen. The company also distributed One Piece film Strong World that year, along with films such as Tsurikidake, Ten no Ki, and Kamen Rider Decade, Samurai Sentai Shinkenga. Wow. People love One Piece. And I bet it really helps that they were like, the One Piece Red movie is, it's canon. So you have to watch it if you like One Piece. And everyone's like, oh, God, I better watch the One Piece Red movie. And then there was all the announcements about, like, One Piece, like, gonna be wrapping up soon. Like, oof. But there was a lot of push to make that happen. Some members of your family like to swing when you turn corners. Pirates. Stop driving a car because you know it will get me killed, which you don't mind, but the risk I get someone else involved is something you don't want. You love speeding. I also love speeding. At a healthy rate. It's all lies. It's lies, all lies. Dragon Ball Z beats it. I can't tell me different. Well, with your literacy, you'll be able to read it however you like. You know someone with a lead foot, but that person also tried to drive through a low water crossing? What? Yeah, movie on my birthday. Yay, birthday movie. Well, it's being released in Japan, so we'll see. Slam Dunk, is that an anime about Tim Duncan? Ah ha ha. No, it's an anime about basketball. You took the kids to see the Dragon Ball movie. It was mostly packed full of dads with kids. Well, that is just wholesome. That makes me very pleased. It also just looks good. Wait, it's canon? Shanks busted a nut in some bra? I'm pretty sure that was like a thing, right? Like we read an article that was like, all of these movies coming out and now they're all canon, and how does that make us feel? It used to be that movies weren't canon, but now all the movies coming out are canon. I swear we read this article, right? Like we read a thing about that. That was Ray! Oh, R-E-I. I missed the I. It looks like an upside down exclamation mark next to a normal exclamation mark, so you'll forgive me for not following along with that one. Oh, man. Alrighty. Let us turn our attention to the Gundanium farms. Time has come, the walrus said, to speak of many things, and we will speak of Gundanium farms. So, to everyone who likes to bounce, once the games start, the games begin. The games are beginning now. Thank you very much for joining me in the Escape Corner to talk about anime and escapism, and just to have a fun time laughing at people on Twitter who read one thing and then just make assumptions about what that means and don't actually speak to the point of what we're actually going over. So it's always a good time, and then also looking at those fun. I love anime getting money because that means we're gonna get more anime. Love it, love it, love it. So, compi to everyone who wants to dip after the games, and I'm gonna play a few rounds of Gundam here, and we will go from there. Did that 2 version movie come out yet? We added as the fall seasonal. Boku wa Ashita, you think? I believe it does. Or did? Hold on, let me double check. And it's, yeah, Boku ga Ashite. Ashita. It released on the 7th. So it is out. However, I do not know if it will have any US release anytime soon. So we'll have to go hunt that down. But the Boku and the Kimi movies are out. Let's call them Boku Kimi, so we keep them separated. You gotta keep them separated. Colleague tried to scare you once driving fast. He floored it 200 kph and asked if I was scared. I replied about what you going fast or me not being even able to see what's in front of the car because of the fog, or laughing at my spelling. Sure. We also laugh at the fact that you're from Oklahoma. I mean, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Sit there, call me colorblind, weak goatee. Everybody gets some in the Escape Corner. That's just how it works. Was it really fog though? Michael D3 liked Moral Guild episode 1. I mean, it definitely was something I was like, I'll watch a second episode of this. I'll go ahead and do it. Let me try that. There we go. We'll see. It's on. The second episode doesn't do it a lot of favors. We'll see. It's okay, Dragon. We laugh at Blaine more than you. That's true. That's why it's all right. I can't wait for Shitty Konosuba Pro Tag to bang the 15-year-old. I could wait on that. That doesn't sound great. The Peter Venkman fan side, yes, it was a fog, but he had a bit more sight than me. The fog was thicker on my side. Still, with his roughly 300 feet sight, it wasn't safe to go that fast. That's true. 30 feet. 30 feet sight, okay. It's not my fault the government made my ancestor move to this godforsaken place. It's true! We literally discussed how it's not your fault, so, don't worry about it. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Oh, you got some chasm. See, if you're gonna type sarcasm for me, see, I'm dense. I read stuff and I'm just like, yeah, sure, that's what you said. I need you to use the multiple caps in the sentence, the upper lower caps back and forth. Otherwise, I'm just gonna assume you're speaking for realsies. Win once and repair a teammate once. Oh. Gun tank. All right, we're gonna gun tank it and try to repair a teammate. See what we do. No, it's your fault. Old Hickory showed you what for. Oh no, we can't. Oh. I'm gonna just turn up the Gundam noise and fade away.
Turn A Gundam.
Yes, Gundam sounds. I remember that's there. You can't wait for the MC. Ha ha! Made you double type. I need to do the chicken SpongeBob text, Michael. Otherwise, we'll see your sarcasm as objective retardation. Oh, this is the beauty and the problem with trying to type words. Is it's sometimes it just doesn't translate when someone else writes it. Still, Oklahoma is still best country in the world since NAs live here. I mean, but NAs live in Washington too. And Washington, but I mean, they're both states, so I'm confused there too. Unless there's a specific NA that you're talking about where you're like, oh, this is this NA, best NA, and that's the truth. Then maybe we can have a discussion about which NA is the better NA, but that seems like a very strange and very specific argument to try to have with somebody online. His second question was why I wasn't scared. My answer, if we hit something, I'm 99% sure I'm dead. I'm only scared if you go slower and put me in a wheelchair. Yeah, I'd rather just, if you're gonna put me in this position, end it. I don't wanna have that slow. I put him down. Oh no, he came from the side. He totally admitted it. Did you watch episode 2 of Raven Consort? I did not. I only watched the Bleach and Immoral. But then I looked when I was updating my Annie list, and I saw that there was a second episode of Raven Consort, and I'm down to continue giving that some episodes. I'll probably continue to disagree about waifu of the year, but the best thing is you don't have to be attracted to people that I like. Yes. Yes! Haha! I got it! Yes, I put him down. I got it, though. Ouch. Don't try to reason with Dragon Ruse. Her mutated Oki DNA has dissolved all logical thought from her brain. Have a good stream. You need to watch your anime or get too far behind. Kitty Bear, you go enjoy some good shows, all right? You do it. Go enjoy some good shows. Go enjoy some bad shows. Go just have a good time enjoying life. Oh, that's right. There's no... Wow, he actually stunned me out of my dealie. Have a good one, Mr. Stalker. Who else could be waifu of the year? Rukia isn't going to show up this season, you don't think? I mean, my money's on someone in the show that you hate, but I'm not going to force you to watch that show to realize that. Dang. Is there a roundabout? Can we go down and out? Oh, this is gonna be so different. Oh no, I blew up again. The show you hate? Yeah, more than a couple, but not quite lovers. I predict them to be high in the waifu category. If not that, I mean, I am a fan of Orihime, so there would be that for me. Die! How do we not get him? There we go. Dang it. That was stupid. You completely forgot that show exists. That's how bad it was. No, it's different. I think you just have a like a vile hate of anything that you perceive as any form of grape, which is funny to me because Chainsaw Man is literally come with me or I kill you. Like that's literally what Makima's proposal is in the beginning, and it's like that's not really giving him much of a choice. I don't know, he's kind of indentured servitude here. Which to me would fall into like the same line as the rent-a-girlfriend issue that you have. What? How did he... Dang it. Makima is basically using Denji for his body. How is that not rape? Go enjoy life, proceeds to die in game. Dang it. And all this is just in the context of TV shows. That last comment seems like you shouldn't write it. Hmm. What other suits were on the list? I think Assheimer was on the list of like you could, if you win with Assheimer, you get the points. It's not even rapey. I still don't understand it. It's Michael, what are your thoughts on literacy tests in order to vote? Know any lawyers who'd be willing to watch She-Hulk and list how many laws She-Hulk breaks during the series? Because from what I hear, she shouldn't be a lawyer. I would watch EFAP. Mahler, he had Nick Rekieta on. And I mean, they talk a little bit about the legal aspects of it, but it's more that nothing in the show occurs the way that it would legally. So it's not so much that they're breaking laws, it's just that they're not following any laws. Like there's nothing legal about what's going on in the shows. And the showrunners have said, like, we couldn't make an interesting law show. And it's like, okay, so why are you making She-Hulk then? I feel like you should be quality at making legal law. Legal shows have been something we can watch and that are interesting since Matlock. Like, how can you claim that you can't make an interesting legal show? Ooh. Up above. Got him. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yes, we got it back. Let's continue forward. I just like sneaking around there. She uses everyone she had. Her simps go chase him down. Literacy test in order to vote. That's not what you meant. Okay, hopefully you say something in a second here. I think that's been covered by a few. Top show this season is Def Villainous. Blaine, get on it. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely get on Villainous. I've heard it's great, so I'll watch that. Only a lawyer you think of who watches the show willingly is Legal Beagle, and he's a beta male. Like, she throws a car that counts as assault. Oh, I see what you're saying. That the actual, like, just go through and list her. Die. Go down. Go down. Dang it. Keep putting them down. Keep putting them down, boys. Get them. I don't think they can get it now. I don't think they can get it now. Yes. Bingo. That kind of law breaking gets you fired from being a lawyer at all. I don't know. I don't know that breaking a law makes you not able to be a lawyer. I think the only thing that gets you not able to be a lawyer would be if you literally did something that went against helping your client. So as long as what you're doing is like helpful for your client, I think you're surprisingly capable of doing a lot of theoretically illegal shit. But that would be an interesting question. Like, what is something that it would be illegal for you to do as a lawyer that would get you disbarred? There'd be a lot of people not voting if Twitter's anything to go by. Oh, power for you if chainsaw waifus. Oh, Jeebles. Jeebles, that stun. List your crimes, list everything that we get or disbarred. Again, disbarment is actually very difficult. So I would actually be kind of surprised if there was disbarring actions occurring. Oh, how do I? Where's the? Is this the only way in? Dang it. Well, I pulled a couple back. You still remember when Legal Eagle defended Captain Marvel of assaulting the Dawn? So murdering the person suing your client doesn't get you disbarred. It probably doesn't. Disbarring actually requires you to do an act that, like, causes your client to, like, the argument would have to be, like, in the act of murdering this person, you are now ruining your client's ability to win the case or something like that. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying it is very much a like, it can be surprisingly confusing. An attorney convicted of a felony under New York law or convicted of a crime in another jurisdiction would constitute a felony in New York. It's automatically disbarred. Oh, you found it. Nice. Something you found on the disbarment in New York. So in New York, committing any felony then. So yes, killing someone would be felonious, which would cause disbarment. Oh, he hid in that corner. Well, that was easy. Does the so if New York disbars for felony, then check Check Florida. What does it take to get disbarred in Florida? Oh, dang. That would be my guess. Would be okay. Check disbarment in Florida. Compare that to New York. That'll give you your two sides of like what disbarment requires. All right, I just tripled. Go team, go! Takes a bullet in Florida. In Florida, you get disbarred after you kill your client. There we go. There's one. They do know our location. Watch out, everybody. I'm out of range. I'm good. Ooh, he got me. Shoot him! Shoot him! No! Dang it! In Florida, you get disbarred for giving Scarface a negative review. You know what counts as felony and what counts as misdemeanor. That would be, yeah, going through and seeing what's what. Felony, of course, being it's a much worse penalties, right? And sometimes it's like, wait, that's just a misdemeanor, and sometimes there's a misdemeanor felony, or a felony misdemeanor, depending on your dang it. Oh, did we shoot that grenade? Yeah, we did it! Anyway, so what's a felony and what's a misdemeanor is going to literally be handwritten into the law. And that would be an interesting thing to go through. It'd just be like the crime count of a movie. You should message someone like Legal Vices or something and say like, hey, I think this would be really interesting content. Would you be willing to do it? I feel like Legal Vices is always, he's always one for diving into something. Or he'll know like, oh, this sounds like something that I don't know. Who else would be? Runkle of the Bailey might be interested in going through something like that. A lot of the law-based YouTubers that are interesting to listen to are all in their sort of like own little beef right now. Kurt might be interested in it. Uncivil Law. He's an encyclopedia of legal knowledge, and he might be interested in looking at that kind of stuff. So I'd look at Uncivil Law, Legal Vices, and Runkle of the Bailey. Those would be the three people I would think about. And I think they're all pretty active on Twitter, so you could DM on. The fun ones are on a gay warpath right now. You got it. Ooh. No, cool name guy. Oh no! I should have waited a second so that I had full health is... Don't think you'll ask him. You think it's inhuman to make people watch the series? Dang it. Dang it. Alright, that's a few down. We should be able to pull the forward march now. Come on, baby. No, not the forward location yet. I hate how this game sometimes doesn't. You can't press and hold a button. Oh, that little... Oh, dang it. I zoomed into death. Disbarments are common in situations involving attorneys who have lied, cheated, stolen, had serious trust account violations, or been convicted of a felony. That's all you can find in Florida. So it looks like felonies are nationwide almost. All right, we got 35 seconds. We got this, guys. Dang it. Ooh, what is going on over there? That was very strange. Am I gonna be able to get in here? Come on. Dang it. Pew! So, felony, overall, gonna get you disbarred in America. Common felonies are probably going to be murder. We have such thing as felony DUI in Washington State. Murder, aggravated assault or battery, manslaughter can be a felony. You can get felony manslaughter. Animal cruelty, arson, high-speed chasing. So if you double the speed limit, usually is how that one goes, and you're fleeing police. Burglary, robbery, extortion, those kind of things. Those are going to be your felonious actions. All right, let's keep this one to a draw. We got it. We got it, boys. Woo! Why the Slim Jim running with the Sazabi? It's an odd choice to me to see the Sazabi. Is stealing a car robbery? Grand Theft Auto is probably going to count as at least a felony. Yeah. I think, although I think robbery, it depends on your state, because sometimes robbery will be specifically defined in the legal code as taking something from somebody's person, basically. Yeah, let's just pull back, make them come to us. Ooh, that was probably not a good idea. Then Shielka's disbarred. She stole a car, threw it, and destroyed it. I mean, if she assaulted and battered someone, then that's a felony already. We wouldn't even need to get into the specifics of if she stole a car or if she utilized a car in the apprehension of a citizen arrest or whatever she would want to claim. All right, we got this, guys. Dang, that thing sucks. Here's something many lawyers will agree on. Felony is something hard to get in today's court. Would a lot of lawyers agree that felonies are difficult to get in today's court? I don't know that they would say that it's difficult to get, but you have to you have to commit the felony for sure. But I think that's what we want. Down on A. Oh, sensor visor is the enemy thing. I can see it counting down. Interesting. Dang it. Why did I spray so much? I couldn't get him. Alright, I'm gonna go get their unit. Dang it. I don't know where I'm backing up to. They're very... She threw it at Daredevil from what you heard. Don't watch the show. Episode 1 nearly got you killed. They're very difficult to get. You've only gotten 3 so far. Very rare / hard to find. Yeah, man. They've got a really, really low pull rate. Maybe Dragon means a lot of DAs are dropping the charge on people that a few years ago would have been seen as felons. Oh, maybe. Don't try to make sense of what he said. Giving it too much credit. No. Reason why is simple. Grand Theft Auto is a felony, but if you go by definition, you are permanently getting rid of the owner's car. Therefore, it's called theft. But depending on state, how much damage was caused to be considered felony or misdemeanor depends on money. Whoo! If the owner gets the car back. Okay, I feel like it's a very specific crime that is difficult to get a felony in. And then John Tron said, I break this bread, which is my skin and bones. Now eat my bread, my N-words. Nice. I got some crit hits for the weeklies. Cool. 2 repairs. 2 repairs put me in the silver. What's my other? My other one is a win once with one of these guys. Probably be better off with the I think win 7 matches. When did I thought the weeklies? 4 to 5. Almost done with the level 5 challenges here. We're almost there. Almost there. Well, as things are now, I might actually buy a boat and sail to the US and go shopping there. From what I hear, you can shop there for up to $8.99 and not pay. Might fill a boat with your daily shopping for a month and go back home. M. Night is the most impactful artist of our generation. If JonTron is Jesus, does that make Aaron Judas? Wasn't this already known? Wasn't this basic Grumponomics already? Grumpstorians, whatever you call themselves. Do do hoo do. Do 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 do. I don't have any of those, and I don't have any special stuff. I wish I did. I should get the season pass eventually. You never watched the Grumpy People? The first year of Game Grumps, when it was JonTron and Aaron, was magic. All you need to do is watch them playing Sonic 06. And you'll understand why an entire generation of people on YouTube were like, this is the shit, this is the future. And then they separated. Only in California, Kitty Bear, go for the Walgreens. Go for the Walgreens! Always remember, ask for a blood-sucking lawyer to get the charges lowered or dropped. Yes, you want a lawyer that fights. Drex is on tonight? Ooh, baby! He's gonna be on Ricada on Rumble. Don't be sorry. I freaking love that. See if you can super chat him and get him to do the Christian Children's Fund commercial parody where he's like, these little babies, for just 30 cents a day you could feed one of these little babies. It's so funny. Go Michael, watch the Baldo Merchant. All right, Pop, you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm sure we will be chatting soon. Is there something going on here? Hold on. Boop. I got you. Oh, that was the wrong way to go. But at least I put down Sazabi. Yeah, if Drex is on, I'm probably gonna pop after this round too, because that's some funny shit, and I want to watch it. So I'll be right there and chat with you. We got bad guys. Dang it, I couldn't. There's too many of them. Colonel Mocha, go! Oof. Let them take that whole one, but that was a decent back and forth, I feel. Hope I did my homework. The stream is titled after the recent drama. The Nostradamus drama, where Legal Bites was like, I want to end the bullying or something like that. Oh, don't get close to those guys, I guess. Stay in your little heal bubble. She was like, it's time to end it with internet bullies or whatever. Something stupid like that. And it's like, it's the internet. Come on. What? Why is he doing a Hades over there? Was he just going to sprint all the way to the point? Dang it. If Aaron is indeed Judas, then it won't be long until he David Carradine himself. I hope not. He like I don't like it when people remove themselves from reality. It makes me very sad because there's so many other things you could do rather than that. Jeez. Is my system like super lagged out here? Legal Bites, the Lon Blair broad? Yeah. And you spell bites with a Y. Don't you know? Aren't you a simp? Oh, who punched me in the butt? Who? Ugh. Not good. Not good. Okay. Stay in your Blaine. DIY episode 2 was better than 1 in your opinion, but you disliked episode 1 mostly. Interesting. I liked DIY episode 1, so hopefully episode 2 is even better for me. What in the world was that? Are you guys seeing that? Is my internet just gone? No. No, surprisingly not. I say he was murdered. I used to watch a couple of lawyers and I found Nick and dropped there too. Have been up heel ever since. Well, don't ever have your heels and your chin in the same photo. That's all I can say. You go, bitch. I'm sorry, I don't like her, and it's not because of the nose thing. Honestly, outside of when she's on someone else's thing, I don't consume her content either. So it's just not mine. I wasn't a fan going into episode 1, but by the end I felt good about it. It was a weird one, right? It was a weird one. How many episodes till the neighbor warms up to her? I think it's only going to be like she's going to do her little build that she sort of teased it that she's going to do, and that at some point during that she's going to start getting the let's be friends again. I think that's what it's going to take. Heels up. We talking about the VP? I can't tell, Blaine, watching you on 144p again. Oh no, not the 144s. Dang, he is tanky. Heels up. We talked about the VP. No, we were talking about Jack Murphy, the JM. I completely forgot I was subbed to her. Not unsubbing yet, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean I don't know. I think subs are free, so like I don't feel like it's a bad thing to have like a ton of subs when you don't watch a lot of them. I think that's just like that's sort of the way YouTube is sort of designed their system. But just consuming or not consuming somebody's content can literally be enough to let them know what you think about the content specifically, right? Oh, boo, 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 boo. With a nose like Nick's, you can never be smothered by a pillow. Because it'll always cut right through. That makes sense. Background audio 69 for 69, bro. Just like 2 things she said last night bothered you in the moment. After the fact, it all seems a little worse. I think anytime you're tweeting to like challenge somebody and it's not like a tongue-in-cheek, like tonight we're gonna squash the beef with like if I have an event that's like, oh, today we're gonna squash the beef with me and Michael, we're putting it down, Chainsaw Man, good or bad. Like, you all know that's all tongue-in-cheek because we're gonna have just a fun debate that means nothing and it doesn't really go anywhere. So if you see me calling someone out like that, sure, but like calling somebody out like in a serious matter, that's where it gets like very come on, really? Yeah, don't give them a chance to Reeve. Oh, geez, they're all coming in. Oh, dear. Where did my slowdown grenade go? What was that? I wish I had Nick's nose. That way I would never be able to too close to my monitor. No, didn't get deleted. Just got confused up in the rest of the stuff because there were 2 with a nose like Nick, or I wish I had Nick's nose kind of comments, so they sort of blended into the same for me. Oh no. Oh geez. Jeez, as soon as I hit that, it's just like, oh, goodbye, bitrate. You can't have a smooth game today. Oh, I don't like that. Immortal or invincible. It started. Later. Have a good one. I will catch up soon. You know I gotta get my hot, juicy Drex gossip. Why did he do that? Yes. Changing to A. Oh, at least I blew up his thingy. Gonna go to bed soon, but definitely be available tomorrow night if I'm playing then. Definitely. Who's my ISP? Is it Cox? Please tell me it's Cox. No, it's Xfinity, of course. But I think Xfinity and Cox might be the same company. If not, they both suck the same things. All right, let's do this. Resonance. Make it double. Dang! Come on, let me see what's happening in real time, please! Oh, I found out a while back. Coffee and sour cream and onion chips is gross. What? Coffee's the beast. I love coffee. Nice. Me and the gunner boy. Oh, that's right. It's just the me turning it off. Dang it! This is rough. Not gonna ask. Dragon Roost, how you alive? Every ISP sucks cocks. I hear they're kind of affiliated. Aren't they both AT&T? Is that just how the world works? The world is run by AT&T at this point? Oh no, I got shot in the back by the other guy. Hurry, we can do this. This is rough. We're leaning forward in our seat now. It's 3v1. We got this. Come on, baby. Knock him off the point. Take the point. That's one. They're trickling. They gotta be trickling. They gotta be trickling. Dick trickling. What? No, what are you doing? Dang it! The game broke on me! No! Come on, team! No! No, he shotgunned my face. Yes! 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 Oh, the comeback! You were hungry and thirsty when you woke up and there was no coffee made and chips on the table, and to me it was like, heck yeah, no cooling and no disgusting water. Yes, never gonna make that mistake again. Oh, you meant coffee with sour cream and onion chips. Okay. Now it makes more sense. You once ate ice cream for breakfast. Never again. Really? Ice cream on like a nice stack of waffles? Oh, this is delaying my ability to go watch the Nick stream. Go tell Ricada. Oh, I can't rate him anyway because he's on Rumble. He's the Rumbler. Got going on. Fun fight though. Let the glory be to the laggiest man / woman. Would be more fun if I wasn't playing a slideshow. Yeah, so I'm not the only one who's having issues right now with the system. Dang it. Oh no. Come on, Come on, Colonel Mocha. How's the unicorn working out? The unicorn's working out great, but this one's the one that's the mission, the daily, where it's like win a mission. So I have to use the use this guy. But unicorn is basically like stick with your team, have your team work out well, and everything's gonna be good. Cool. Cool. Smash it. They can let them sit down there. If they just want to hang out down there, that's fine with us. Yeah, come on. There we go. Changes to B. Cool, cool, cool. Pick that up. Go up to B. Yes, get my Heelys. Get my buddies. All right, spread out, everybody. Dang it. Our forces do have the advantage. Because their forces are trying to run a snipey boy. Oh, he got me. All right, we're doing better. We're doing better. Cox is his own subsidiary, and Xfinity is owned by Comcast. Got it. No, just ice cream. You were in college. That explains so much. Collage? Quickly. 2A. Oh, Dex Fox. How does he have his sights on? You like how desperate Comcast is on Twitter? Really? Comcast sucks. And Lemon made a pretty good video about how they try to destroy YouTube over SpongeBob videos. Really? What a strange world we live in. Come on, none of those shots. They're just not even there. AT&T, best internet ever. Only internet I can get where I live. Ah, you're in one of those internet deserts. That's never good. Just get Daddy Elon Starlink Dragon Ruse. Come on, Daddy Elon. I need some Starlink radio. All right, going back to B. Let's put the win in. No! No, he went Hades on me! You ask Comcast if they got rid of their data caps, still silent. They have data caps. It's not a hard cap, but they do the like it hits a certain point. All right, I put one down. He put me down. Pick me up. Oh, I jumped down into death with that. All right, now we just got to hold it, baby. Business class is $500 a month, and you need good internet to watch and play Hentum video. Oh, Hentum videos. Got it. Yay! We did it! I get the daily and We finished stream on a win.
Toei Gundam.
Awesome. Fantastic. What a wonderful day. Hanser. Yeah, Hanser definitely was doing well, but I think we were all playing a slideshow for sure on that one. That was rough. That was real rough for sure. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you all for joining me here in the Escape Corner. I have got some very special dinner plans for tomorrow, so I will not be streaming for tomorrow. And then I was also invited yesterday to some plans on Friday, so I will be late on Friday. So we will definitely be streaming on Friday. However, it might start closer to 8 o'clock. But tomorrow, definitely no stream for tomorrow. So I will be having some fun the other then. $500 better come with other benefits. Definitely and for sure. Everyone, thank you for being here tonight. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I will catch you all next time here in the Escape Corner. And that'll be Friday around 8 o'clock, maybe a little later. We will see. Stick to me on Twitter and Locals, and I will post all the info there. Have a wonderful rest of your evenings. Kampai.